What's up, Nerdgenic Nation? Aaron Waller here, and today I wanted to talk about one of the most anticipated shows on television, The Last of Us, and why not only is it a fantastic show, but why I think it'll be bigger than Stranger Things, The Walking Dead, and pretty much any video game adaptation for that matter. So just to catch you up to speed in case you're not aware, The Last of Us is a brand new HBO series starring Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey based on the 2013 video game of the same name from Naughty Dog Studios. The story of The Last of Us is that after a global pandemic destroys civilization, a hardened survivor takes charge of a 14-year-old girl who may be humanity's last hope. Now, as of the recording of this video, only the first episode has been released, and it is very much like the video game. I last played The Last of Us about 10 years ago, so I don't recall all the details being quite the same, but from my memory, the show thus far has been quite accurate and contains several shot-for-shot moments. And I believe that I saw in an interview with Neil Druckmann, who worked on the game with Naughty Dog and is now a producer on the show, that they're aiming to be as faithful to the source material as possible, but they also recognize that there will be changes in order to satisfy the jump in mediums. Now, I absolutely respect that decision, and I feel like this adaptation is different and in capable hands, not only because of the connection to the original creators of the game, but also because they're having the foresight to make those changes. We have seen countless video game adaptations fail time and time again, though I would say that there are a few gems in that mess of bad. But to me, this game also very much lives in our reality and the landscape, not just the content of this era, but also our daily reality a bit too. The Last of Us is able to capitalize on the monster-esque aspect that shows like Stranger Things utilize, while also bringing in the post-apocalyptic survivor side of shows like The Walking Dead that went on for 11 seasons. Add that to also already being based on an award-winning video game from 2013, it's almost as if that's a winning combination within itself. But then you bring in the likes of Pedro Pascal, who's been on fire the past few years with Narcos, The Mandalorian, Game of Thrones, and so much more, and partnering him with an amazing up-and-coming actress who is also from Game of Thrones, Bella Ramsey, and it's an award-winning combination as it was in the game. And despite it only having been one episode as of this video, like I said, I feel that the support around them feels like it's amazingly real. Between the environment that they have built that we've only seen the tip of the iceberg of so far, to the quarantine zones and the people doing various jobs around it, smuggling things, the militia group of fireflies, all of it feels so realistic to me. Sure, there is the exaggeration as it's not a reality, but they built the world of The Last of Us in such a way that it feels plausible and grounded in reality, which can put it miles ahead of other shows that go too big or bite off more than they can chew. Now, I'm not going to expect this show to be on for as long as The Walking Dead, as there have only been 2 games from this series thus far, and with the likes of popular actors that are bound to only get bigger, things will eventually change. But this is where the world building aspect can take over like The Walking Dead, and we can explore beyond the main characters. Sure, it may not feel the same as the first, but I think that if done properly, The Last of Us can continue to grow far beyond this show that may just last a few seasons and the video game as a whole. So those are my thoughts on The Last of Us so far. It's only been one episode, but I am honestly in love with it and have watched it several times with friends, family, and anyone else that I can get to watch it. But now I want to hear from you in the Nerdgenic community. What do you think of this show so far? Are you a game purist who feels it's already deviated too far from the source material? Do you think it'll have the longevity of something like The Walking Dead? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, be sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos from me or the rest of the Nerdgenic team. And also be sure to give us a follow across all social media platforms at Nerdgenic. That way you don't miss out on any special news, announcements, or articles at nerdgenic.com. But in the meantime, if you want even more video content from us, check out some of my superhero content on screen, like my video of the second Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania trailer right over here, or check out this awesome History of playlist and learn the comic book history of various heroes and villains right over here. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, we really do appreciate it, and we hope to see you in the next video.